Yeah, Cloud Chucker, we all know you like those deep tissue pole massages. We all know it. Oh look, I went to the wrong thing. Much better. Welcome in everybody, and thank you so much for stopping by to your favorite South Park Phone Destroyer weekly update. I'm Glanzer. Welcome to Glanzer Gaming. Cloud Chucker, Pegs a Lot, Tattoo, Amazingly Junk, Known, Silius is here. We got a whole crowd already. I appreciate you guys being here. Patty Mayer, our King, Meow Bark. Pegs, of course, is here. Talking about getting pegs. Hillbilly Deluxe. Sweet Pickup Trucks. Res Masters. Welcome in, everybody. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys did well on Team Wars. What's up, you handsome son of a bitch? What's up, you handsome son of a bitch? How dare you? How dare you objectify me in front of all these people? I cannot believe you! Welcome in, welcome in. We have your typical South Park Phone Destroyer weekly update this week, except this week we have something extra. We have one little extra thing than normal. If you don't think that's fucking funny. Outcast, welcome in. But this week, I'll jump right into it. Kind of an interesting week. Actually, I got some announcements. First off, we're going to stream after this, so make sure you stick around. We're going to play some South Park since there's that event to finish. We're going to finish that event, and then we'll also, because we love Cupid Cartman, and we'll also... I lost my train of thought. Oh, we also might play some Void Bastards later, which is a fun roguelike that we've been playing. We play like one death before bed kind of thing. It's pretty fun. But last week, oh no, that's the wrong one. Last week, kind of an eventful week. Nambla did beat Free-to-Play Whales in a 48 bracket, which is pretty fun. You see Chef's Elite's nowhere at the top, so Chefs must have had a shitty week. No idea why You Touch My Talala is in this. I sorted it by total, and they're 105, or not total. I sorted it by average, and they're up there with 105. I don't know what the hell happened there. But their score kind of is in line. I don't know. I don't get it. But Tidal Wave actually doing better than Illuminati. So had they all been matched together, there would have been a bigger chance at Illuminati would have gotten third. That would have been interesting. But for some reason, Diretide and Illuminati have been not in the same bracket pretty often. It would have been pretty sweet if Tidal Wave would have beat Diretide, because at one point Tidal Wave was like Diretide's sister team, kind of like Nambla. But is it like, it's only about what, 2 losses pretty much, 1 loss and then some points. So not a bad showing by Tidal Wave for sure. They've been doing well since they went to 50. Elites don't use tracker. Well, anybody in there, all they have to do is have a bracket with the with somebody in there using the tracker. They don't have to have it in their team. It has to be somebody on that team, or in that bracket. They're pretty often on the team though, so it's pretty often that they're up there. But either way, they're pussies if they don't run it. So we don't see what their score is. So they got 106 average. The top 40 should face each other. Yeah, I feel like it should be more of a, like, I understand the concept of the bracket system. I really do. But you can see here, this week there actually was some movement. Tidal Wave went below Szechuan Sauce because Tidal Wave got second. Szechuan Sauce must have gotten first. So not by much though, it's like 13 crowns. So all Tidal Wave has to do is win one more time than Szechuan. And I don't know if Szechuan's running 50 anymore, so Tidal Wave might make up those points naturally. French Family, Spain Park, all them not moving. Dire Tide going up 1, but I don't understand this. Six Samurai going down 2. Dire Tide going up 1. But Mercenaries wouldn't Mercenaries have to have gone up 1 in that situation? I don't know, that's really weird. That's really strange. But yeah, so Dire Tide coming back up, finally in 10th place, not bad. And then 6 Samurais, I believe below them was it Spain Park? No, Spain Park's up there. Who was, I can't remember. I'd have to look back at last week's. But yeah, whoever was here, I think was up here, because it was 6 Samurais and somebody else. And I might have shown 11 last time, or 12 last time, I can't remember. But yeah, you can see the jump between, like, this is still a big jump, and then these ones are all fair. I mean, the jump between Szechuan and TMI is quite big as well. But then all the way down here, these ones are fairly close. Between first and second is about 300, 250. Chefs in Illuminati is only about 60 now. 67. And then from TMI to Illuminati is fucking, what, 800? And then this is 400. So between here, it's 12 fucking hundred. Like, that's ridiculous. Between 3rd and 5th place is 1,200 fucking crowns. What? That doesn't even make any sense. Oh, shit. Hold on. But yeah, it's... like I was saying, I understand the idea of the bracket system, because the bracket system just allows more people win kind of thing, you know? Because if you had, like, everybody matched up, not everybody would get first place packs. But in this case, there's, how many brackets do you think there are a week? Hundreds? There's got to be hundreds of brackets a week. And so in all of those brackets, there's, you know, 30 to 50 people who get a first place pack. Now, if you change it, let's say there's 10 people or 10 teams per bracket. I mean, you could distribute the winnings differently. Like, if first and second place get like the same, 3rd through 5th get the same. But then that's not very good either, because that's not very competitive necessarily. Like, within the bracket, it's not, because you're not trying to fight for that first place. You know, first or second doesn't really matter. But then if you do it without a bracket, where just like everybody matches up against everybody, you know, whoever has the most points wins kind of thing. Like, regardless of how many people you have, like if you had 48 people and you have more points than somebody with 50 people, whatever. I think... I mean, you can't really do it in a way where it stays competitive, because you can't just give the first team a better reward in a situation like that, because that's just like so not, like, that's so non-competitive for everybody else that it would, like, you'd lose a lot of people, you'd lose a lot of the players in like the middle ranks that are never going to see like the top ones, right? There's a bracket system in place so people who suck like me can still be on the team that finishes first. Well, I mean, that it wouldn't really change too much. 550 or so teams in gold. Yeah, so about 100 brackets. That's so many, right? But if you did it all, like just the whole league, I wouldn't like that either. But then if you did it like 25 people in a bracket, I wouldn't like that either. But you could do like first 5 teams get a certain reward, and then the next 20 teams get a certain reward, and then the next 50 teams get a certain reward, or something like that. But I don't really think that that lends itself very well to like striving for anything within your team. Like, you'd be striving to get to like that next tier, but if you're the 101st team and the next tier is 50, like, that's moving up 50 is pretty tough, right? So what's up, Japan? Japanic attacks. I like that. That's a really good name. Oh shit. We matched number 25 last week. Yeah. Being in the Merc team means we always saw the top 50 in the brackets, which made me desensitize the Team Wars to who we would be up against. Yeah, and it's like, at that point, it's like, you don't care about your games either, because like, whether you win or lose, your team's gonna lose by 2,000 points. So what's the point of me practicing and making sure I get my 114 if it doesn't matter? Like, we're gonna get a 4th place pack either way, and it doesn't, like, maybe by the point, I don't know, the point system I feel like could be better too. I like that it's not time-based. I like that you get points by bars. I just don't like that it's just 3 games. I feel like it should be... This part kind of hurts my soul because, you know, 4 accounts, it would be tough to do this. But I feel like 5 games instead or something like that. Or maybe like... I'm thinking like... Imagine if it was like play till you lose and people could just go undefeated like all weekend. It's been weeks of first places just to move up 4 ranks. Exactly. Negative 39 at 6 a.m. this morning. Dude, it was like negative 26 earlier with like no wind chill. I can't imagine what it was like because it was fucking blowing too. Like it was easily 20, 30 mile an hour winds. If it was snowing, it would have been a fucking hellscape out there, man. Woo! In February? On Valentine's Day? What the fuck is going on here? It's bullshit. Did my light just get brighter? Did you guys see that? Hello? What the fuck's going on? Maybe we're getting brownouts. All right, but let's look back. Excuse me. Let's look back at last week's Team Wars games. Now this week I actually don't have a lot of games to show you. Sunday night, so last night I pulled up my laptop from work to put in my time because I forgot to, but I knew that I was going to do stuff on Sunday night anyway. So after I got done streaming, I pulled up my laptop. I was going to do some stuff. I had some Jira work to do. I had some comments I had to leave, some emails I had to send, and my computer didn't start. And I went into a fucking panic, man. I fucking freaked out. So I'm thinking, okay, no big deal. Computer won't start. Static charge on the battery. You just got to take the battery out. You just got to hold the power button for 30 to 60 seconds. Then you got to put it back in. Then you do it again. And you're good to go. It didn't help. So I'm in a panic, and I try to get in my car, and I'm thinking, okay, I gotta go to the office. I gotta see if it works on my docking station, because Dell computers have kind of a habit of not working if you have it on your docking station and the computer goes to sleep. And then you take it off, sometimes it'll be in like some weird limbo mode and it won't turn back on until you put it on the docking station. So I went to try to start my car. It didn't start because it was negative 30 degrees. And I tried to jump it, didn't jump. And I was talking to my girlfriend to see if she could maybe come and get me because she was at work. But when she works 911 and when there's 2 people there, it's no big deal if somebody like leaves for 5-10 minutes. Especially if it's like 2 a.m. or whatever it was. No, it was like 11 or something like that. But anyway, so I start going into a fucking frenzy because it's like I got so much shit on this computer. A lot of it's backed up, but a lot of it's not. Just setting up the project takes me about a day. I don't want to get set back at all. Like I'm just like my whole head's spinning about the implications of this computer not working. So I finally just like calm myself and I'm like, okay, there's nothing I can fucking do today. I'm gonna get to work tomorrow. I'm gonna try it. My girlfriend doesn't work till 6 today, so I could drive her car to work, so I don't have to worry about my car not starting. So I drove to work this morning. Fucking computer still didn't start. But last night, I started to get a fucking migraine because of all the worry that was going through me. And I still hadn't done my Team Wars games yet. And I was like, oh, fuck. And Cat Spray, like a god of angel from above, randomly messaged me. He's like, hey, man, I feel pretty confident about Moody. Like, can I run the Team Wars? And I was like, fucking please, God, do it. Please, Lord in heaven, do it. And Mex had already ran DNGs because he wanted to score more points than Jess on Namblings because Jess got like 52 points or some shit. So luckily, I only had to run Adventure Lock and the main account. And even then, dude, I had a bucket in between me on the computer. I had a bucket between me and the screen because I was like so nauseous that I was like, I'm gonna fucking throw up mid-game. I could feel it. And I matched up. I matched up on official, and I was like, it wasn't too bad. But then I got to the main account. I was like, please God, give me a potato. Please God, give me a potato. Because like, if anyone would have given me trouble, I would have fucking lost. And I was like, I already knew we were probably gonna lose to Nambla anyway. And I was just like, I'm thinking maybe I don't even fucking play my game. So it's just like we have a whole less. Because I was fucking struggling, man. I was like borderline about to call my mom and man cry, be like, Mom, I'm fucking. But I persevered, and this is what happened. And this is what happened. So let's pull these games up. Where is it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Hold on. Wait. Oh, there it is. Found it. Found it. See, that works way quicker. Whoa, it got bigger. Got bigger, guys. Okay. There we go. That's where we're sitting it at. AJ. Okay, so what's the picks this week? You can fucking wait your turn. You know the order, goddammit. The picks this week is to sit down and listen. What's up, Jay? Casey, what's up, buddy? Cupid's the pick this week. You can't convince me Kite's the pick. Cupid's the fucking pick, and Captain Wendy's the pick. All right, we got the U-Croc, the UC Rock. What the fuck is this guy's name? So leading with, okay, I'm gonna really break down these games because I only have like fucking 5 of them for you this week. Leading with Mosquito, not a great play because you just leave him butt ass naked for, you leave him butt naked for a range card to just start attacking the Mosquito, which is kind of what you don't want to happen with Mosquito. You want the Mosquito to just kind of like boop-a-doop-a-doo, force him to use a range to get him. But in this case, I wasn't leading Terrence Mephisto. I didn't feel like leading my Hanky because he's one of the only motherfuckers I have in this deck that's leveled, and I wanted to use him on defense if I needed him. So I felt like a base level Mosquito was the right choice. And also give him false hope, thinking like, oh shit, I'm only ranked 1241. Maybe I got a chance against this guy running base levels. So he drops out the level 1 Grand Wizard Cartman, which is the right play. Leading with Grand Wizard Cartman is a good play, so good for him. He's at least, most likely an alt account. Honestly, in this day and age on this game, anybody low, I just assume is an alt account. Timmy, better slow play? Nah. Nah, you can't convince me that's better. Better options. There will always be, literally, there will always be a better option in your hand than playing Timmy in that situation. Fight me about it. I'll show you the fucking stats. All right, so Man Bear Pig in this case is in good shape. You'd think that he wouldn't want to play his Leanne into Grand Wizard Cartman, right? Like this just kind of goes against nature, right? So my Man Bear Pig should be all right for now until I 3-shot the Grand Wizard Cartman. So when that I mean I murdered, that was pretty great too. I murdered the cocks right when they came out. The pigeons coming out. Now for some reason I thought Wonder Twig didn't hit aerial units. I'm an idiot because they definitely do. And if the pigeons would have survived that would have been really funny. But Terrence Mephisto did really well this week. Once Man Bear Pig gets out there, I mean, it's like there's nothing they can do. Unless they drop that Sorceress Leanne, there's nothing. There is nothing. Nothing. But Hanky coming. Oh, man, I was hoping Hanky would get the hit and double bar there. I thought I timed it right, but I think Terrence hits. See, this motherfucker tried to leave and fuck me over. Did you see that? He tried to fuck me. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. And I also had another game. I missed a game because I was so focused on not throwing up that I didn't record the second game. Like I was halfway through beating him. I looked over, it wasn't recording, and I was like, well, shit. I'm not gonna, I'll show you the exact moment when I realized I hadn't recorded yet. So the level 3 Nicole, definitely not great. Definitely not great on the rats. When you have like high level rats coming at you, you can't play a range card to protect it behind it in Team Wars because your new kid doesn't help enough. The only reason that works in normal mode is because your new kid has the levels and the health to kind of take a few hits. Couple rats, couple gnomes, it's too much on a level 14. You got to definitely use, I mean, this is just unfair. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, the guy played like an idiot, but like, what are you gonna do when you see this come out? So it's not a terrible play trying to chunk the damage with the City Walk guy, but just too low a level. And Terrence Mephisto now is gonna come in clutch here. I don't know why I played the hamsters. I don't know, I just like to get these games over with. I'm just like sweating right now, trying to thinking like, should I go shit my pants? Is that gonna make me feel better? I mean, not a bad play, pulling the Man Bear Pig away. I don't hate that. He's trying. The rats on Man Bear Pig, you got to play him behind him. But then Terrence Mephisto would have hit him, so he was in a tough spot there. But, dude, every single one of my fucking games was a minute long. I'm looking at this. Look at this. A minute 23, a minute 12, a minute 2, a minute 6, a minute 51. The third one had me sweating. The third one was my last game, and I was like, if I fucking lose this game, I'm going to have an aneurysm. I'm going to throw up. I was just trying so hard not to throw up. And then I finally went upstairs. I didn't even rename the videos. I just went straight upstairs, went into bed, put something on YouTube so that I could have something distract me. Because if I just sit there and just like think about how bad I feel, I can't go to sleep. and I got distracted by Mark Normand, who is a fantastic comedian, by the way. Fucking hilarious guy. Fucking one of the best Joe Rogan podcast guests as well. Timmy versus Wendy pretty even. No swarms, so Timmy is probably better. I disagree. Timmy doesn't reach back and hit Kite when Zen's in front of him. When Timmy's about to hit New Kid with his blast, you're like, oh shit, we're gonna get all this damage. All he's got to do is play one fucking card in front of Timmy, and all of a sudden, that's gone. That's gone. All you got to do, with Captain Wendy, you can't stop her from hitting New Kid. It'll still hit New Kid. That game wasn't even fair. I didn't even wait till the game was over to stop it. I was so fucking sick, guys. You have no idea. So here's another play. Definitely the play. If anybody in this chat thinks that leading with Chicken Coop was the right play here, get the fuck out of here. Coop is never a good lead, especially on a Leanne week when he can just, it's just so dumb, so dumb. Never lead with Coop, guys. It does nothing but give them board advantage. It's a very bad play. Now the level 2 Grand Wizard Cartman, bad play. You just kind of play the Leanne into the Cartman. Like, there's no real reason not to. Rogan's podcast is my religion. I can't say that I'm religious with it anymore because I'm like, I think the last one I watched was like still from January. I'm quite a few behind, but I do pretty much watch them all or listen to them all. I really hate the Spotify swap though. Like that really pisses me off. The Spotify app is kind of shitty. Like it'll like just randomly shut off. When I open up my video editing software, damn, Mysterion died there. That was upsetting. When I open up my video editing software, Spotify video just turns off. It's the weirdest thing. I had to rush a few things and never did any other time. I think I read his play wrong that match and it burned me. I ended with a 97. Damn, man. That's okay. 97 ain't bad. One loss, not bad. All right, this game actually worth a damn. Perudemia. Whenever I see that name in Team Wars, I'm like, fuck. Like, these guys aren't ranked high, but they got some pretty good players. And they got pretty good levels. Like, you'll see here. 72, 85, but what level do you think his Grand Wizard Cartman is? That's what level mine is, guys. So, no real advantage on this guy yet. Both my losses were to CWG decks. That's embarrassing, Pegs. I don't think he's terrible. I mean, we definitely used the fuck out of him. And actually, if you guys want to check it out, yeah, dude, we don't give a fuck about this game. Nobody should. You guys should check out that video. It's my most recent video on, it's a Saturday stream, Sunday stream, but it's all City Walk Guy and Nicole. And I went like 15 matches in a row without losing, dude. I was fucking people up. Look at me shield the poison there. Rip. Rip. That was too bad. But his Grand Wizard Cartman is still fucking alive. A minute later, that motherfucker's still blasting. I hate Grand Wizard Cartman. But we're still going. Our cocks are a little higher level than his. Weird hitch there. It makes me feel like he might have left. But the shield, the Leanne was a good play, though. It's only level 2, though. The cocks, 2 cocks, and nope. Still gets fucking everybody. Avoids the goddamn mosquito, but luckily it didn't really matter. That is one thing about Leanne weeks, and you notice that in the amount of average that all the teams had last week. Like the top 8 teams were like just 113, just like different 113.6, 113.2, 113.2, and then below that it was just 112. But this week it was like 213s, then 111, and then fucking 110s and stuff. So this was definitely a week where people could lose that normally don't lose, because Leanne can kind of even the level playing field, at least. Because if you have like a level 6 Grand Wizard Cartman, you're not really going to get a benefit from that if it just turns into a fucking chicken, right? So definitely on Leanne, any removal heavy week, really, it kind of can remove the benefit that you can get from, you know, having a higher level deck. Like if there's weeks when there's 2 removal, like Transmog and Unholy Combustion, and if it's like, I think it was a week where it was Transmog and Unholy Combustion, and it was like 6 element Randy and some other tank, like Osimo or something like that. And even if you had those leveled, if they just got removed, like, you know, you didn't really get a benefit. So you got to kind of think about that in your deck building, especially if your caps are limited. You want to make sure you put caps in something that's not just going to get removed. You know, if you put all your caps into just a removal target, then that puts so much value into, so if you have Unholy Combustion kill a level 6 Grand Wizard Cartman, that's a 0 cap card that just killed a, what, 800 cap card, however much it is to get a legend up. So you got to kind of think of that too. You know, you're not just fighting the decks, you're kind of fighting the value that deck has. So if you can if you unholy combust the level 5 Sam instead of the level 3 Mecha or something like that, you know, that's obviously the better play. Or even the level 3 Grand Wizard Cartman, it might be better to unholy the higher level, lower cost target, because at that point the energy doesn't matter as much, because the 4 energy Sam is more value than the 6 energy level 3 Grand Wizard Cartman or something like that. So I'd rather kill the Sam, leave the Grand Wizard kind of thing. So you might lead the Grand Wizard to bait it and then drop your Sam and fuck shit up. So there's a lot of ways that you can kind of, so you could put less caps in one thing, even like Mecha. The idea with Mecha is usually you leave him low because people will still try to remove him, because even in ladder, level 3 Mecha gets lightning bolted. Like, even if you have Sam, like, they're still gonna lightning bolt Mecha because it's such a big problem for a lot of people. You haven't opened the game once today, dude. Neither have I. I got the deck thing from the team. I could pull up my game right now. If you don't believe me, I'll pull up my game on my phone and you guys will see my Team Wars pack. I haven't opened it yet. I usually don't open it. Well, you know what? You'll see later. I lied. We're gonna play later. I never open it on Mondays. I swear, ever, never. Mondays, fuck it. I open my shit on Tuesdays. The only reason I have to is sometimes when I have to get the deck, but most of the time somebody posts the deck in Discord. Ridiculous. Okay, so now we'll go looking ahead. I read this in. We'll look ahead towards the deck for next week. Leand and MC were a real issue. Yeah, mind control can fuck shit up too. This week fun with no legends. Yeah, this is honestly, contrary to popular belief, this is usually where whales will actually benefit, because the difference between like a level 6 rare and a level 7 rare is a little bit actually more impactful than like a level 4 base to a level 4 max or something like that for legends. So you'd be surprised that all the whales with level 7 rares and level 7 commons are going to do just as well as they did previously. And in fact, your deck actually gets to be more stacked because all of those cards are going to be leveled to the max. Monday openers are losers. Yeah, fuck them. Fuck them. KC3PO. Casey gets it. Casey gets it. I don't know why anybody else doesn't get it. All right, let's look at the deck this week. Apologies for the quality. It kind of came out weird, but there's no check marks on. Can you believe it? A virgin Team Wars board. I don't know how it even happened. They got to wake up at the ass crack of dawn for that shit. It happens like 6 a.m. for me, so I don't know. But let's get our handy dandy yellow streamer thingy-mabobber with the nice faded edges. And let's look at the first choice. So first off, we have a Hercules Clyde versus Hookhand Clyde. Clyde? Craig? Am I fucking stupid? It's Clyde, right? HHC. The choice for the Hercules would only be for, I mean, you're not going to use it on Poseidon. That'd be stupid. You're not going to use it on either of those two. You would only use it on this slot right here, because you can't use it on Cupid, or not Cupid, on Kite, which is unfortunate. I guess you could use it on Shaman. That'd be pretty fucking funny. Use it on Shaman so he can't unpower bind his Kite or something. But no, in this is the only slot you would use the Hercules for, and it doesn't kill him, and you're feeding 3 energy into their new kid. So I don't like it. So I like the hook hand because not only can it take away energy from them, but it like puts you still in a good position. You have hook hand behind your new kid or something. And hook hand's just a better card. And like you said, no legends, so epics are going to be able to get leveled up. So hook hand's a good choice this week. Briar's going to be your choice this week, probably just because of levels. Like we said, caps are going to be abundance this week as far as like total levels, because there aren't even that many epics even. The only epics really are going to be Swash, Hook Hand, and then Kite if you go Kite. I prefer Cupid personally, but I mean, I guess you could go Bradley, but why the fuck would you go Bradley? Either way, only 3 epic slots, and human kite, alternate human kite. Most people aren't going to have him leveled very far. And he's not super useful in this deck. In most cases, he's probably going to benefit the enemy, like push people back into kite range or push people out of range. You know, it might help people. It's easy to misplay a push mechanic like that. We've seen it in PC Principle where you push back a unit that would have died, but you know, then that person survives forever. So, but now this choice is definitely outlawed tweak. No, I'm just kidding. Poseidon is definitely not a great card, but he's definitely much better since they recently updated him. And that slow is going to be really impactful. When you couple that slow with potentially swashbucklers, taunt, the slow with just in general the damage that you can put out with the other cards, the slow plus the kite heal, you know, don't do them both at once. If you have the kite heal out, try to time the slow to be not when this shield's out, because then you have your units shielded while they're slowly attacking you. Kind of stupid, right? So you want to make sure that you slow them when your kite shield is not active. Kind of like with you know, Shield Maiden Wendy, you don't want to use a slow, and you don't want to use Witch slow right when you shield. Heidi's the choice here. Obviously, Scout Ike is kind of shit. Although Scout Ike is the only assassin option in this entire deck. Unless you count Cupid, Scout is the only assassin. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Which makes me kind of want to run Cupid even more, because that's like our third assassin, or our second assassin, right? Or I guess it's our only assassin. But yeah, Heidi's the choice there. Swashbuckler is the choice here. There's just no reason to run Bradley. Like level 1, 2, or 3 isn't useful. That's all anyone's gonna have of him. Yeah, that's true, Dragon. Zen, Sheriff are the only 2 that get the boost, right? Yeah, the only 2 tanks. Yeah, so it's just dumb as fuck to even have him as an option, to be honest. So definitely Swashbuckler. So the fourth Swash pick is actually interesting, because we'll definitely see some bad Swashbuckler plays. So I would definitely suggest practicing when it's a good idea to use her. And I would stress the fact that if you think it's a good time to use her, you're probably wrong, and you should not play her. She's very, very tricky to get a lot of good value from. And in this case, it'd be really good to couple her with the Kite Shield, obviously. Like that's your key. Kite versus Cupid, though, I really like the Cupid play just for that total damage. The Kite, I like the shield, but like most of the time you're gonna get 1 shield off. That's it. And in fact, fuck, I think Sheriff might not be that bad of a play either, because his range attack will actually hit. His attack plus Captain's attack would kill the Kite, which is impactful, I think. But I just like the Cupid. I've gotten saved in Team Wars from Cupid's ability to get to New Kid quick. And if you look at the units that can hit him, Timmy, slow as fuck. Kite, not the greatest stats. Enemy Cupid is pretty much the only other play, but most people play Kite. So if you lead with Cupid, short of a super fart, what are you gonna do? And even if you do super fart him, it's probably base super fart. He's kind of got a lot of health. He's still got 400 health coming at you if he's level 6. What are you gonna do to stop the Cupid? You play Zen. You could play Zen and let New Kid kill Cupid, but by that point, or you could play Zen and then play Kite. Oh, that's a great play, but all of a sudden your Kite's in front of your Zen and you just lost the game. You could play Cupid, but then same thing. Your Zen's out in front. Captain Wendy doesn't kill him quick enough. Unless you preempt the Captain Wendy. There's just, like, Cupid's a tough fucking card to deal with this week. And I think a lot of people are going to run Chomper because there's no assassins. And Chomper can fight through the Swashbuckler taunt. So if you have one unit that's about to die, but Swashbuckler saves him, you can still kill him with the Chomper. So I think Chomper's the better play there. So you're not going to see the super fart. So Cupid lead might be the best lead in the game. And the only thing that might be able to stop him is to play Swashbuckler. Lava destroys Cupid? That's the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard. Oh my god. Hook Hand, Clyde, Fryer, Stan, yes, exactly. Yeah, and that's pretty much for any team. I don't think any team would want to change that. Lower teams or anything, I don't think any. And obviously, Adventure Lock is gonna pick Outlaw, but other than that, I mean, honestly, maybe not, because Poseidon's okay at base 4 just because his ability doesn't scale, and we'll have caps for Wendy, Sheriff, Shaman, Swashbuckler, Heidi. I mean, that's a lot of caps. Hookhand. So I would say, honestly, and Outlaw sucks a bag of dicks and there's not really a huge target for him. So yeah, I would say, honestly, we could go Poseidon on Adventure Lock. Anyway, Cupid versus Kite. If you had a lot of people on your team that could get Kite to 7, Kite's the pick. Kite's the fucking pick. You cannot sway me on that, but I think the majority of people, level 4 or 5 Kite is gonna be better than Cupid level 5, because most people probably have him 5. So unfortunately, the better pick is probably Kite, but I think Cupid's the better deck. Like, if you're making a best deck, Swashbuckler's the pick, obviously. Shaman's the pick. Like, why would I pick a 2-cost power bind when I can have a power bind I can use multiple times that also comes with a body for 1 more cost? Like, obviously Shaman's the choice, and he's a good card now. You see me running him with Sam, he's a decent fighter now. You definitely want to make sure, though, this week you keep Shaman for the Kite. You do not want to get power binded on the Kite and not have the Shaman out there. When you play Kite, you have to make sure that you have Shaman, which means that when you play Zen, you have to make sure that you have Kite and Shaman. Now, you want to lead with Zen most likely, but you also don't want to get caught in a situation where your Kite's going to be worthless on nobody and just, you know, fly out into the ether. So you definitely got to be careful. There's going to be some you're going to have to be patient and make sure you have the cards, because if you play Kite and she gets power binded, he gets power binded, it's fucking trouble, man. Like, it's a 2-cost flying range unit, but he's just not that good. He's just not that good. I'd rather have Cupid. So definitely make sure that Shaman is ready to go. Tupperware versus Diabetes. You got to go with Diabetes. He's a better card just because of the 2-cost, but you have the Kite. You don't want Tupperware to not get shielded by the Kite. So you definitely want to run the Diabetes. Here, Chomper, like I said, I think Chomper's better solely because it can stop. Like, let's say Wendy's about to hit New Kid and they play Swashbuckler. You can kill the Wendy with the Chomper. I would say Wendy is your target on Chomper most of the time. You're not going to be able to get Timmy with it. Your other target on the Chomper would be... would honestly be, I mean, just around Zen Cartman. You can hit multiple people with the Chomper, just put them like in between them, and they'll all get hit and stunned, and that could be enough to, you know, to change the battle for you. Probably be base though on most teams. You won't level it, but on Adventure Lock we can actually upgrade Chomper or Super Fart because you don't need mats, and you can just donate or get the cards donated to you. So that works pretty well. Captain Wendy versus Timmy. I really like the Captain Wendy, and I'll tell you why. There's 18 reasons I like Captain Wendy over Timmy. Okay, Captain Wendy's ability hits multiple people and not withholden to the fact that they have to be next to each other. So that means that when somebody plays well and plays things, you know, spread out, you can still take advantage and hit them all with Captain Wendy. Captain Wendy can hit Kite behind Zen when Captain Timmy's ability, or Captain Pirate Ship Timmy's ability, would just get stopped by the Zen. It wouldn't reach through. It just doesn't have enough AoE. It just get boosted recently, but it's just still not enough AoE. When Timmy is in range of New Kid to use his ability, long ability animation, and all they have to do is just play somebody in front of Timmy and Timmy will retarget. Captain Wendy doesn't retarget unless you push her away from New Kid, but 11 people in the world know how to do that. So, and even if they do that, they're still getting hit, doo-doo. Even if they do that, Captain Wendy is still going to hit that unit, and they just played a unit midline, which is 90% of the time not a good play. So, I don't hate the Captain Wendy play in any situation. The only situation Captain Wendy loses is if you don't have a card to lead against the Zen. But if you look at this deck, we got, if you have Zen, there's not a situation where you don't have a card that you could just play. Because there's no fucking assassins, there's nothing but fighters. Friar Jimmy behind your new kid, good lead. Heidi on the corner opposite of Zen, good lead. Poseidon behind new kid, good lead. Fucking Hookhand behind new kid to maybe chunk the Zen, good lead. There's no fucking heal this week. I cannot believe that Timmy would be the best choice to lead ever. So the only benefit Timmy has is the slow play. That's it. That is literally it. But there's never a situation where you're not gonna have a 2 or 3 cost fighter that you can just throw away into the ether that's gonna get value regardless, because you gotta fucking stop him. You gotta stop him. If I played Hookhand Timmy up top, level 5 Hookhand Timmy, Hookhand Clyde has killed level 14 new kid bars before. He's done it. Sneaks up top, sneaks by, and murders him. But yeah, Captain Wendy all the way. 1000%. Zen's the choice. The only thing would be maybe you could run Sheriff because Sheriff's ability could hit the kite and help do enough damage. Wonder Tweak and Chomper. Ooh, yeah. Use Wonder Tweak to pull the people into Chomper. Or then play Chomper on top of it. I like that. Zen for sure, though. Sheriff, it's not worth it. Zen's just so fucking beefy. Definitely not Lava. I think last week, Wonder Tweak was the choice. He'll be the choice this week. And Wonder Tweak will be good to pull the Timmy closer, to pull the Captain Wendy closer. Even to pull the kite out of position. You could play Wonder Tweak in the middle of a push next to your Zen that's charging, so there's no worry that your Wonder Tweak's just gonna immediately die. And you could pull the kite away from what it's shielding if you did it well. That could be pretty good. You could also potentially pull them all into the kite shield, so be careful. Sharon's not a choice? I like Sharon. Have I been saying Shaman? Yeah, I've been saying Shaman. Shaman! Shaman! Yeah, Shaman token is the best. But yeah, Wonder Tweak could be a lot of fun. But yeah, I think Wonder Tweak's good just for the displacement of the 2 range cards. Captain Wendy or Captain Timmy. Fucking, they're both captains now. I think that displacement is good. And you know, there's a lot of stuff actually that would work against, but I mean, fuck, can you imagine dropping that Wonder Tweak? Boom, Wonder Tweak dies. Then you drop Outlaw Tweak. Blows them all to smithereens. The Tweak Bros coffee, baby. Tweak Bros, another meaning to Tweak Bros. Bite? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? All right, but yeah, I think this week there's not a whole lot of differences either for teams. Like, some teams will pick differently based on their levels and stuff, but that's usually around the legend levels. This week you kind of assume most teams are gonna have, you know, decent levels, at least, you know, level 6 common kind of feel. And especially in Mystic Adventure, like, people just have Mystic Adventure leveled. It's just such a common 2 themes. And then so many people have superhero leveled as well. Forgot there's that 3rd theme. But yeah, superhero is just naturally leveled with that bonus they gave us at the beginning. So he admits he tries to sell a pick that benefits himself. What are you talking about? What are you guys talking about? You just say that because you're a Captain Wendy homer. I'm not a Captain Wendy homer. 1000%. I mean, I know how to play her well, and I understand she's better in this situation because I play her. That makes me a homer, then I guess. Well, experience makes you a homer for what you know then. But no, I really do think she's the right choice. Timmy's just too slow. And imagine Timmy with a fucking Poseidon slow. You think he's even gonna get a fucking ability off? Eat shit, Casey. Or not Casey. C Money, that's who said that. Not Casey. Those damn C's. Those damn C's. Hey now. Captain Wendy Homo show. Homo? That's less than a day's worth of requesting. Yeah, it's not far. They gave us 2x epics, which is bad. But 8x rares, which is even worse. Dude, right? That's terrible. Like, at least epics, I can't request that same amount in one fucking day. Jesus Christ. At least I have to wait 2 weeks to get 2 epics. How slow of a slow play is slowed Timmy? I mean, that's a good point. That's a fair point. If they lead with Poseidon, they're like, let me slow his Timmy down. Let me slow his Timmy down. Yeah. But I mean, a slow play to an extent. You want a real OG slow play? Just sit on 10 energy for a while. That's the OG slow play. If they lead Zen, you don't fucking lead your Zen right away. You wait like 3 fucking steps and then play your Zen, and then all of a sudden you got board advantage. And you lost a fraction of an energy, worth it. You just won the game. You might get to bid line by halftime. Dude, that's so funny though, thinking about how slow he's gonna move. And Poseidon's stun is pretty much forever too, because you get it back pretty much before it's done. I just lost the game. Damn it. OG slow play on the reg. Dude, it's typically not a good move. But if you're only losing like 1 energy and the alternative's to play a card that's gonna lose like 5 energy, like maybe it's not a good idea if you have a really cheap deck. If you have a 2.5 cost deck, you better play a fucking card. But if you're sitting on 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, and every option that you would play in that situation is just gonna like lose position, just fucking wait a little bit. Fucking wait. Yo, Scum Dumpster. Oh, that's his name. That's funny. Play Zen first, then Timmy behind him to block. Yeah, exactly. You play if you don't know that play, you play Zen behind New Kid. Imagine my nose is New Kid Tower. It's about big enough. You play Zen here. When Zen's about to walk around, you should have the charge. And when he makes a little cradle behind New Kid, you use his charge, and then Timmy will kind of just sit there. So he'll push Zen forward a little bit, but they'll kind of like nudge against each other, fuck each other up for a while. What's the next card coming out? I have no idea, dude. Nicole caught me by complete surprise. I had 0 idea Nicole was coming out. I really want Ned and Jimbo, man. I want that shit. I want a combo card that changes what it is when you use its ability. I want a tank that switches to a range when you use its ability. I want Jimbo to lead. I want Jimbo to have a 1 fucking shot with a bazooka before he turns into a tank that's just hitting people with the bazooka. And when he uses his ability, he goes back 2 steps. Ned shows up behind him with ammo, and he's like, here you go, bud. And then Jimbo gets another shot from his bazooka rocket. And if you don't think that's a good fucking idea, you're just hating on it because it was my idea. Fucking losers. I bet they'd give it to fucking superheroes. They'd be wearing capes and they'd make it superheroes. Oh, shit. That's really funny. Or fucking fantasy, more like it, dude. Every cool card lately has been fantasy. Oh, something that turns everything into cocks? Fantasy. Something that blows up all animals? Fantasy. Something that gets stacked off of animals in a cool way? Fantasy. Oh, and a potentially infinite heal? Fantasy. One of the only good death wishes? Fantasy. Ned and Jimbo would be neutral? Yeah, for sure. They'd be neutral. I agree. I could see them being adventure, maybe. Kind of like the Mesquite Murph idea. Like, why was Mesquite Murph not neutral, you know? I think, honestly, it made him... Because they thought he was so strong that they didn't want him... They thought the stun was so impactful because it was kind of broken, because the stun kind of breaks charge abilities. If you've ever frozen a Grand Wizard Cartman mid ability, you know what I'm talking about. He doesn't finish the ability. He goes through the motions, but the damage doesn't come out. It's the funniest shit ever. When he chokes on Dick, oh yeah, AoE with her big titty spinning around her. Because he has a lasso. That's the only reason. I like it. All right. What's next, guys? What's the next step? We got to look at the weekly no, not the weekly update. The developer weekly update, which is somewhere around here. Somewhere around here. Is this what I'm looking for? Who are you? Who are you? By the way, guys, what do you guys think of the new update thing? Is it good? Is it bad? What do you like? What do you hate? Is my face too big? Is my face too big? I mean, like, on camera. I know it's too big for my body, but, like, skip that. Skip that part. Grand Wizard Cartman and Shield Maiden Wendy are Murph broke. Yeah. Exactly. And, oh, that's pretty much it. Okay. Happy Monday to all. It's me, your friendly community lead, Toller. Community lead. I wonder if she pushed Buck out just so she could be lead. I don't believe it, Toller. I thought Canadians were supposed to be nice. This week we continue on with our Valentine's Cupid Cartman event, which we're going to be playing a little bit later. Make sure you stick around. This event will continue to run today and tomorrow before we switch things up with the Dr. Timmy token event. That will run over Wednesday and Thursday alongside our Chaos mode this week. So Wednesday and Thursday event this week instead of just Thursday, which I think is good. People complaining like, I hate having an event both days. Then don't fucking play it. Don't fucking play it. Book Mobile Driver, aka Chicken Lover. You watched the Chicken Lover episode last night? Nice. They still play South Park on Comedy Central? I fucking never see it. Speaking of Chaos mode, this week the theme will be Hunter's Game. Headhunter characters will be summoned with their speed increased, and all adventure characters will cost 1 less energy point. So fucking Adventure Dougie is gonna kick some ass this week. It's important to note though that in a challenge like this, Dougie won't run any faster because he's already at his max speed. It's like his boosted speed. Everybody has 2 speeds. They have max speed, or they have normal speed, boosted speed. There's no in between, unless you're Sizzler. Sizzler has an in between. But all speed boosts are the same. Astro, Hyperdrive, this thing that they're giving you, Space. Well, Space Pilots might be slightly different. Space Pilots might be different because they recently changed that. But otherwise, everything's the same, and it's just Headhunter, or not Headhunter, Dougie reaches that, he doesn't go any faster. His attack does move faster though. So once you get there, he'll start fucking shit up. But anyway, mana regeneration will also be doubled. So that sounds fun. That actually sounds like a really fun challenge. I might actually want to try that one out. Our weekend event will run on the usual days. I can see a lot of shenanigans. I'd put Swashbuckler in there to fuck with the Headhunters. Put like a Sharon heal because she'd be cheaper. Maybe the 3-cost Psalm would be worth it. Probably want to run. I don't know. Maybe. Would you? I wouldn't really want to run Mimsy. I don't think. There should be another like big Headhunter. I guess Big Gael would be pretty good. Big Gael would probably be really good. Our weekend event will run on the usual days. We got Swashbuckler, always good. Always fun to play her. Frontier, meh, that sucks. Nymph Nicole again, though, that's cool. Story Jimmy, but like Nymph Nicole, like good luck putting a deck together for Nymph Nicole and then like not using any fucking points, so. But, ooh, Henrietta getting boosted. Not a single other goth kid you're gonna give us? Come on. 4-cost Incan, yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, I like Nicole. Can't wait to get 300 tokens for 8x Timmy's. Hey, man. It's accumulative. Dar's still playable? More nerf? Yeah. Yeah, she's still useful. She's got to be unplayable. I won't be happy till she's unplayable. Okay, so 80 for the Cartman event, which we're going to finish tonight, probably. Dr. Timmy event points. Oh, and another reason I'm going to stream after tonight is because usually I don't stream past on Mondays because I want to cut the video together and make sure I'm not up to like 2 a.m. doing it. Just because it takes a long time to render and upload. But I'm going to take tomorrow off since my computer's foobar and they're shipping me a new one and it won't be here till Wednesday. So I don't have to go to bed. So let's fucking play. Let's fucking play. Weekend event, I'm going to be tearing crap up. Got my first Max 5 epic. Oh, nice, dude. You get to get those boosts, baby. I love it. All right, the return of the Chaos Cup. After the success of the first, I don't remember what this was. Professor Chaos just can't help but want to do it all over again. And who are we to say no? That's right, we'll be bringing it back. This time around, the Chaos will start on February 26th and run until March 1st. As it was last time, the price for entry for the Chaos Cup will be free, so players can run it as many times as they want. New kids will be set at level 19 for this event, and cards will be tournament levels. Additionally, Professor Chaos has decided to raise the stakes by also doubling the power of the New Kids app. That's interesting. The top 5 players on the Chaos Cup. That's gonna, you know what that's gonna mean? Fucking draw after fucking long overtime draw. The top 5 players on the Chaos Cup leaderboard are up for some great prizes, including the reward of a personalized portrait of your new kid. Oh, that's the one they did before. So it's the same. Is it the same scoring as normal challenge mode? You know, they could show us on the event packs how many points are needed for each instead of taking a page of updates. Dude, right? I agree. I fucking agree. It doesn't make any sense. You know this other game that I played, Champion Strike? Get this shit. I was upset that they have events and they post on Facebook when the events are, but they're from fucking Hungary or something. I don't know what fucking time zone they're giving it. They give you like 8 time zones. None of them are fucking American. So I'm like, I don't know UTC -6. I don't fucking know what's going on. And so I posted on that page and I was like, you need to clean, like, you guys should clean this up. Like, I cannot fucking understand what's going on here. And the next post they did, it was like 1,000% more clear. It wasn't the same setup they did. It was completely different. And it marked the end and the beginning of the event better. And I was like, holy shit, these guys are responsive. Then later on, I was like, you know what would be better? Why don't you put a fucking timer in game so we can know when the events are gonna end? Because there was never a timer before. It was just like, here's the event. You need to finish 500 points. No timer. And then I left that comment on Facebook. The next fucking update, there was a timer on the event. Pretty fucking cool, if you ask me. Pretty fucking cool. Now, maybe I'm just a big deal. Maybe I'm just a big fucking deal. I'm one of the few people that puts YouTube videos of that game. I've never even talked to the people. But there's this one game, there's one game I put a video up, and then the person, like the CM or whatever, sent me this link to all their dev resources, and I have like deep shit, like all the card stuff. It's pretty cool. And I even have like little GIF animations of the characters that are like in game. It's actually kind of cool. I'd love to have that shit for South Park. What are we looking at? Okay, Chaos Cup. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, but I can't stay quiet on the Cup news, and I'm one of the ones to say no to Chaos Cup. I will most likely participate on it at least once for fun, but just like the last one, it will be plagued by potential exploiters, which I reported by. As far as I know, they were still awarded prizes until they can be dealt with the Cup as a bad joke to the rest of the peeps who waste their time trying to win prizes there. Hey, dipshit, whether you win first, second, third, or fourth place prize, you got challenge mode run rewards for free as long as you could fucking play. Are you fucking stoned that you think the only reason to play is to play for the fucking rewards? Oh my god, I knew I was gonna hate this guy when I started reading this. Until then, they can deal with the Cup as a bad joke for the rest of the Oops, I already said that. Hopefully developers will have a way of pinpointing some of these. Thanks for the update. Oh yeah, I think the app is overdue with coming up with some new features, even if only aesthetical ones. Can I get closer? Oh, make sure it's aesthetical, guys. That's fucking ironical. Actually, ironically enough, ironical is actually a fucking word, so that didn't work in that situation. Anyway, what an idiot. Hope the team can be alerted to this. I assume data showed less people playing over the week, and that's why they changed the event days last week. But I think you need more than that if it was the reasoning. What are you talking about? Data showed less people? They changed the event days last week? What are you talking about? They didn't change the event. They changed the event days because it was fucking Valentine's Day and they wanted to start the Cupid Cartman event on fucking Valentine's Day. You fucking dipshit. You think that it was some stat reason? Oh, less people are playing, that's why they fucking changed. My lord. That guy is probably QAnon all the way, man. He is deep in the conspiracies. Fuck me! I'd hate the poster less if Glanz didn't read his post in that voice. That's my Karen voice. I just want a digital painting of my new kid. Is that wrong? And I'll cheat to fucking get it. I'll fucking do it. But how do you cheat? How do you exploit challenge mode? Like just run it over and over, I guess? I don't know. I mean, there is that one guy that did, but I think the Chaos Cup was fine last time. Update game to laggy, cause so... What the fuck did he just say? Guys, I know that sometimes I'm a little bit out of it Towley mode, but I cannot make sense of this guy's first like 6 words. What the fuck is he saying? Update game too laggy cause so big. Also add more. Oh, the game's too big? And so that's why it's lagging? Oh, okay. I get it. Also, add more Cartman Shop items. With games so big, need more options. Okay, I get that. This has got to be a Google Translate. Game so big. Game so big, caveman need more option. Maybe another game mode, like you can personalize your own cards, make your own legendary. Yeah, let's make a new game mode where we could just make up game mechanics on the fly. What the fuck are you talking about? This isn't Ratchet and Clank nuts and bolts. Wait, not Ratchet and Clank. Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts, where you can build a fucking car like Jammin's always been talking about. That guy's fucking addicted to that game. That's all he talks about. He's like, he comes into my chat. Glanzer, you want to see this car I built? I'm gonna name it after you. I fucking love that guy. All right. Or like an armor new kid can wear that he gets powers like doubles that. Okay, I like that. I like the idea of instead of level 8 cards, give us equipment cards where we can equip our new kid, get like extra health, a little bit extra damage, extra blast damage, maybe fraction of a % extra energy. I don't know what it would fucking be, but it would be minuscule. It would be like fractions of percentages of stat increase, but it would be something that you could strive for. Like World War II has skins where like the top thing is like 10 extra damage or something like that. It's not like a lot. Pretty fair. But double zap, that's fucking nuts. Oh yeah, let me wear something and double my power. What are you talking about? Speed, armor, or assassins are sped up. That'd be interesting to like affect certain, yeah, like if I had a certain armor, you know, assassins were a little stronger or something like that. That'd be, I think you could do that. Assassins are 3% stronger or something like that. I'll have you know that the Glanzer's performing beautifully. What's up, Jamin? How about you can make your own outfits with things from the outfits you already have? Now that would be cool, but you just see penises all over. You know? But yeah, if you could somehow like give me a bunch of swaths of patchwork and stuff and let me like mix and match like H&M style, like one of those fucking Bratz dolls games on your phone where you can drag and drop onto the person and it's like, oh look, check out this crop top. Or the magnets. You remember the magnets in grade school they had on the thing and you could put the shit on the girl? The clothes always went missing. She was naked a lot. Anyway, all of those guys' ideas were dumb except for the just initial idea of doing it. Maybe stop adding random goth kid to the card choices. Yeah, I thought the same thing. Just fucking Henrietta. Oh, so true. Makes the most sense. However, adding all of them or none of them would be better than adding Pete 1 week. I mean, yeah, I agree. Just Henrietta makes more sense because like all of the other ones dying quickly. Not as bad. 2 weeks ago, you won't see the leaderboard again this month as we give it a little bit of a break. Today, this time around, the chaos is different than the leaderboard, though. That's different. Very different. Very different. Please balance Dark Angel Red. She is still way too game-breaking. Also, Pope Timmy should not be able to revive Call Girl. Fucking yes. Everybody, go log into your Ubisoft account and upvote that shit. It's time for a Garrison Legendary card. Ooh. Why would you want a Legendary card? How about a Garrison fucking Common, please? How about some goddamn commons that are worth a damn? What was the last good common? I'll wait. Are you having trouble? Are you having trouble? Because I can't fucking think of one. Belt. Mackie? Okay, Mackie's... Okay, I'll give you Mackie. Mackie's alright. Diabetes was a fuck ton a long time ago though, man. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I'd say Diabetes and Super Craig They're all right. But seriously. Is that it? Dude, there's no update. I even tried to fucking stall. There's no update today, guys. There's no update. Guys, go post comments right now. Go post comments right now, please. I would like to read your comments live. Please, please, sir, can I have some more comments? For the love of fuck, give me some goddamn content. Ugh. People too scared to comment? Well, they should learn a thing or two. This guy's name is Jap Dalian. You think that's Jap Panic Attack? Dude, that guy Jap Panic Attack is the best Twitch name I think I've seen in a long time. Jap Panic Attack. Fuck me, that's good. Fuck me, that's good. The game's dying. Nobody's making comments. I don't really judge games' death by their fucking forum posts. Oh, I'm waiting for this one. Which theme do you think it will be? Where do we have Garrison already? Neutral and adventure. Is that it? Hey, Kirk, what's up, buddy? I'm still waiting for Ming Lee Cartman. Oh, Japanic Attacks. Yeah, dude, Japanic Attacks is here somewhere. He said he was a long-time lurker. Bring back free WinBot or no more credit card. Man, I mean, honestly, the free WinBot kind of killed my love for the, not my love, but like my drive for the game a little bit. And I don't think I ever really got it back. I haven't gotten locker limit since then. Granted, they did up it to 45, which is a nutty amount if you're at the top. Like, if you're playing where you should be playing, you should be winning about 50% of your games. That's 90 fucking games. I like the free WinBot. I mean, don't get me wrong. It was great. Don't get me wrong. I had no legs with free WinBot. Oh, no. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there are some people who are only competitive to this day because of that. Are you texting and driving, Japanic? I'm having a Japanic attack thinking about you driving that fucking Volvo while you're... Wait, what's a Japanese car? Not a Volvo. A Saab? Not a Subaru or a Mitsubishi. That shit's too easy. Give me something better. I need a more nuanced Japanese car to use in the future. Suzuki, maybe? Suzuki's usually only sports cars. I like Nissan. People might not know Nissan is Japanese. It's a little bit more nuanced than Mitsubishi. You know, it's pretty obvious Mitsubishi's Japanese. But Nissan? I guess that's literally Japanese language. Nissan means like fucking sister or something. Except it's Nissan, like Nissan, not Nissan. I think. I don't know. I'm not fucking Japanese. Maybe Japanic Attacks can help me out. Most likely, though, Japanic Attacks, not Japanese, but a World War II vet. Got a Mazda and a Chrysler. The Mazda is a fun cutter. Mazdas are pretty fun. I had a Saab is Swedish. Yeah, when I was in Sweden, dude, everybody had Saabs. It was the weirdest thing. Everybody had these fancy ass imports, and it was like, oh, it's because they're made down the block. Hey, they're very, very safe cars. Saab's a very, very reliable car. And it's got to be reliable because they only drive them like once a fucking year. They got to be reliable to start up at that point. Isn't Saab made by like an airplane company or something? I think they do aerospace stuff. I hate this fucking song. It's like somebody just it's just like somebody fucking talking in the background. Yeah, Saab is aircraft too. Saab has been making aircraft since the 1930s, and the jet predecessors of the, you know, well, now they just started. And the jet predecessors of the Jas Gripen were the Tunen and the Lansen and the Draken and the Viggen. That can't be real words. Sounds like a fucking what the fuck? Who are those guys? Oh my god, who are the it's a band. Oh my god, you gotta fight for your right to party. The Beastie Boys. It's like the fucking Beastie Boys. Tunen, Lansen, Draken, Vegan. Sounds like all the reindeer in Swedish. Yeah, on Tunen, on Lansen, on Draken and Vegan, on Lansen and Straken and Gripen and Frugen. I made that last one up, could you tell? Oh, shit. Have fun spending 2 to 3 times more on repairs than domestics. Dude, no shit. I would hate having to go to like a legitimate... I could take my car to any fucking moron maintenance worker, mechanic in the world, and he'd know what the fuck to do to it. Can you imagine driving like a Beamer or something like that? Have to go to a specialist to get your shit fixed. Show up with a fucking Mitsubishi to your... No, I got a Lancer. I got a Mitsubishi Eclipse. Bring it to my town of 800 people and see if the mechanic knows what the fuck he's doing. I have a 2021 convertible S and oh my god. Pegs, are you talking about your fucking Mini Coupe again? Any company that prides itself on being American made can be sure it's shit fucking quality. Hey man. Shit fucking quality, but easy to fix. What's wrong with that? And you can pump them out like crazy. Actually, my car, Impala, Chevy Impala, 2005, doesn't even have 100,000 miles on it. Only issue with it is it doesn't like to start in the cold, but it does all right. It does all right. It always starts if I jump it. But anyway, I kind of don't want to keep streaming and playing because like I'm in a good mood right now, and I just don't want to ruin that by playing South Park, you know? My Mazda Speed 3 is pretty peppy. They put a turbocharged 265 HP engine in a little hatchback. Oh shit. I feel like you'd rip the fucking thing off its suspension. I should probably go start my car. Been a couple days and it's been real cold. Dude, my car didn't start. I tried. I even had it plugged in on my little charger thing. It didn't even fucking try. It didn't even try to start. Usually it gives me a little bit of like a... It didn't even fucking click. It didn't even go like... I didn't even get the beep. It is so fucking dead and so fucking... It is ridiculous. I'm so mad. And my computer died, but my computer didn't get cold. I don't know what happened to that. I feel like it's so dry in my house that it got static shocked and it imploded the CPU. Is that possible, Pegs? Could it be so dry in my house that getting static shocked? Like, let's say if my cat walked by it and it's a big, fluffy, fat piece of shit and it, like, touched it with his nose and it went like... like, Christmas Vacation style. Could that fucking fry my... To the point where it wouldn't even post? To the point where it wouldn't even post, though? Nothing happens. I plug it in, no power LED. I dock it, nothing. No battery LED, nothing. I removed the battery, held the power button, set it back up, nothing. It would at least try to fucking post, wouldn't it? I have static shocks while grabbing my Xbox 360 controller every time. TV turns black for a couple seconds. That's really funny. Yeah, my house is pretty bad. Like there's one cat where every time I pet her, like when I get to her butt, I'll shock her. Like I'll go woo, and then when my hand gets to her ass, it shocks her, and she like goes like this, and I'm like, ah! But what can you do? What can you do? What are we gonna do, guys? Play a little South Park? Well, I gotta open my Team Wars pack at least. Maybe if I get a Satan, I'll be happy. I'm down. I'm down. Who's down? Any day now, I expect to grab my controller and hope to build another ridiculous vehicle and zap, no more. I don't think a controller is gonna have a problem, bro. Or are you saying you'll be no more? That could be a problem. Guys, I should do a just chatting stream. I mean, just chatting. It's not like a lightning bolt jam, and it's not gonna go through everything it's plugged into and fucking fry it all. You're fucking hilarious. That car's fucking useless in the snow, though. The low profile tires can't get traction with the shit. Dude, yeah, exactly. You gotta think about that where I am. Like my Impala, nice 4-door, big, heavy 1,800 liter engine. Motherfucker will drive for 300,000 miles and it's only at 100,000. And something's going weird with my phone. When I'm on Wi-Fi, nothing loads. It's the weirdest thing. You know, I haven't turned my phone off in about 8 years though, so maybe I should just do that. Dude, I've seen a fried motherboard because a guy plugged in a USB stick violently too often. Yeah, that's like, you're talking through a cord, man. You're talking through feet of cord. Oh, there's more comments? Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Let's see if we got more. Japped out. Nope. No comments. No comments. My little shit Focus can drive through 12 inches of snow easily. Yeah, snow tires are dope, man. Like chains? Oh shit, it's on page 2, that's why. Please add more emotes like you're an asshole. That way I can actually compliment someone's outfit. Hey, you look like an asshole. Yeah, when they're wearing that sunflower thing, you can be like, you're literally an asshole. All right, everybody in chat, two emotes you would want. What are the 2 emotes you'd want? I want sorry for when I match up against somebody that's ranked 1000 in Team Wars. I want sorry, and I want you're doing great. I want you're doing great, kid. Oh shit. Okay, so World War Doe has the funniest emotes I've ever seen in my life. You can flip people off, you can fart on them, you can teabag them, you can do anything to them. And the text ones are the best because it's like noob, hacks, questionable, shit like that. And I always do, after I beat somebody, I say, you're doing great. Nice try. Have you tried restarting? And then obey your master. I hit him with those 4 every fucking time I win a game. And it has never ceased to bring a little smile to my face. And then one time I put obey your master, and then the other guy just started slamming obey your master, which I thought was pretty funny because it's a pretty uncommon one to have, but whale paid and sorry. Okay. Sorry is a good one, I agree. Whale paid. Pretty good, pretty good. I think like wow. You know what I mean? Like wow. Because you could use wow like sarcastically, like if something like unlucky happens. You could also say wow if they did something really cool. You could be like, wow, well played. Smite's a great game for that. They have tons of comments and a bunch of different voice actors to say them. Yeah, Jammin, Paladins has a pretty cool setup like that where they have like voice commands where you guys will actually you type like VK or VVC or something and it'll be like go forward and your guys will be like talking shit. I want Randy Marsh saying I didn't hear no bell. A Randy emotes, yeah, Cartman emotes, Wendy emotes, Randy emotes would be fucking legendary, man. Randy emotes for sure. For sure. Smite is a great game for that. Oh yeah, Smite and Paladins are the same. It's high res, aren't they? I forgot about. This is an event deck, you turd. I would just like LOL. Like, LOL. Nice job. Nice try. I like nice try though, that's pretty funny. I should pull up World War though and just show you guys some of the ones. I just turned my phone off. I'm such a failure. Such a fucking failure. I like the event deck. I'm running a 7-point deck, you fucking idiot. That's a good one. I don't know if they could fit that on the bubbles though, dude. I think just there should be like you should just have one. You should have ones for the characters. Like if you max out a character, you should get a little, when you get a level 7 character, you should get a little emote for that character. Where like when I play my level 7 shaman, I can play it and like something will pop up over his head. It'll be like, kind of like, have you ever seen in League of Legends when you have a character mastery, you can click a little button and the mastery will pop up over your head. So if you just tool on some noob, you can pop up, oh hey, by the way, I'm fucking great at this game. Whoops. Oh, there's still more. I lied. Okay. Rabbits eat lettuce. I'd play something else, but this cunt won't lettuce. What'd you say? Rabbits eat lettuce. Wait, did she say cunts won't lettuce, or did she say I don't want anybody to leave the team? Yikes. Yikes. I don't want anybody to leave the stream because I said cunt.